Okay, today I'm talking about product packaging and basically my product junkyism. My product junkyism basically is not just hair products, it's food products. I'm very interested in packaging itself and ingredients. I like to know what I read labels. I need to know what's in there, why it's in there, what the combination is, whether it's food, whether it's medication, whether it's hair. I'm just that sort of person. And I do have an advertising background because, I like that sort of stuff. And hair products, I've been looking for the ideal hair products for my hair and very interested in product ingredients in that sense. And I thought, well, if I'm so interested in product ingredients, especially when it comes to hair, I might as well, either make my own products. And if I'm going to make my own products, I need to know a little more. So I did do a little diploma in cosmetic science. And as a result, I am a member of the South African Cosmetic Science Society. I mean, once you do that diploma, you become and so I get this review, and I read up a lot on products, and websites on, product innovations and technology, and I guess I'm a technology buff as well, or like a fundi, or when I say fundi, somebody who loves, like a closet fundi, I should say. So, you'll see my January 2013 videos. I have talked about my Thai product haul. And majority of the products I bought were very eye-catching for me on the shelf. And for example, this product, the black packaging, the pump, this same thing looks like an olive oil bottle. They're usually green bottles and things like that. At least where I live, they're usually in dark bottles and has a pump of this sort. And this one has this very high-tech sort of product for it's a conditioner, hair conditioner, but comes out in a mist form. Now, you kind of, well, at least with me, I kind of wonder, what is this? Is this what the Asian market is about? Is this, products are going in a different direction, because this is a hair conditioner, a thick, creamy hair conditioner. And if you see my my video on my new hair technique that I'm using now, the conditioning, lubricating, and defining method I use. This is the conditioner I use, and it comes out thick. Okay, it comes out thick. It's a thick conditioner, so it's not like it's a liquefied version. It's actually a thick conditioner, and there's very little wastage. So I just kind of decided, let me just look up a little on product packaging and stuff like that. And there is an article I came across also in my cosmetic review, which talks about airless technology and silicone tips. And as you can see, some of the, at least this tip, where is this tip here? Is this one here? And the other pump likes also in there. Now, the fascinating thing about it for me is this the direction that hair conditioners are going? And it's not just hair conditioners, it's all kinds of cosmetics. And at the end of the day, what they call this sort of technology, which has been around for a long time, but the thing is that it probably was more focused in maybe the skin sector of the market. Now it's expanded. And it's expanded a lot for various reasons. It's become more popular because I guess we are becoming more product savvy as consumers. We also don't want these boring products on the shelves. We want something that's got new technology, like a pump. We love things like that. At least I do. And what I'm finding through my little research is that, first of all, you notice these bottles in particular are dark. Now, we all know that just like with olive oil packaging for it, at least those of you who use olive oil, you notice that a lot of times the packaging is a dark bottle, and that usually prevents or reduces the amount of sunlight, which normally would affect some more sensitive formulas, more sensitive products to oxidation, and heat. Keeps out the heat, or reduces the amount of heat in which, heat, when there are organisms and bacteria, they breed, and things like that. So a lot of the packaging is looking at that. They're looking at the fact that we've gone sort of natural and organic, and a lot of these products need more sort of protection from oxidation and contamination, because more natural products, less preservatives, or less, they're going the more natural way. So you find that those products, particularly like this one says it's olive oil. So the assumption is that there is olive oil in here, and the likelihood of the, let's say, expiration date needs to be able to be, extended, because not all of us are going to be using the product all at once. So you need it to be able to have a good shelf life, and a shelf life after it leaves the store. So a lot of this dark packaging, which is not bad, they actually are attractive in their own way. These two always they look like kitchen products to me, like oils and stuff like that, but it's actually for hair. And the technology of this, like the pumps and the spouts, is that the amount of product that comes out is limited. When I say limited, it gives you just enough, and then it goes right back in. So the point is that they're trying to cut down exposure to oxygen or to air, and that, when exposure to product is exposure to air, it reduces its shelf life. It brings in contact with more bacteria, things like that. Now, don't just take my word for everything, but this is through my little research, and there may be other more reasons too. And so this cuts down on that, and also because of the kinds of now they talk about how men are now a big market in terms of cosmetics. They also have to cater to their needs. They also have to cater to people like us who don't really like to touch our products, and they're also trying to move away from jars and containers so that there's less product contamination, longer shelf life. So these are some of the reasons, and but a lot of it is preservation, reducing oxidation. It's to reduce the discoloration, contamination. I said already, and it also gives the product more appeal. They have more customized, silicone tips, and moving away from maybe more metal than we now using silicone, and so products can look very different. The same brand line has two different kinds of tips of pump-like action. Very innovative. So they can customize their caps, they can customize the range, their brand ranges, and also if you look at the quantity, they can also increase the amount of product, with the pump, because there's more. The Airless, and it's called Airless technology. So there's more. You can have more product because with less contact with air. So it's very airtight and very sort of efficient. We're moving. It's also easier to use. You just press the pump. It's more economical because it controls the amount of product you use, or that comes out. There's very little spillage. It goes right back in. Whatever amount comes out is controlled, and then the rest, any extra bit, just goes right back into the bottle. So there's a controlled flow, and I think it's wonderful that this is a very thick, creamy product, like a Tresemme, even thicker, and it's coming out of a pump. It tells you how sophisticated this technology is. And I think because now the range of products that now use them, I think it's probably now not as expensive, so it's making it even cheaper. And what else did I want to tell you about this? And I think, when you think about the other sort of, the other technology that's out there, these are not so pressurized. So you don't have this potential of a blast, or like it'll, you know, explode, you know. So that's another good thing. I think this is basically just for me to sort of inform you. And I think you need to see how this mist comes out of the... I'm covering my computer, so I don't know what to do it. But this, I think, is a fantastic... It's a milky product. Okay, now it even has a locking system. So right now it's locked. Nothing is coming out. So there's no exposure to the environment whatsoever. Then you unlock it. And it also controls the flow. So how far around I open it, the more the flow or the less. But just look at how the spray is. I hope you can see it. Oh. I think it's fantastic. The spray, the mist. Oh, I don't know why it's not working. The mist has this 360 for me, not 180 spray. I don't know if you can see that. It's just fantastic. Let me spray it again. I mean, oh, you need to see that. It's just a high-tech mist. It just comes out, enough comes out, and it's just wonderful product. It is a sort of, they said it's Korean. This is Korean. These two are Korean, but I bought them in Thailand, and this is Japanese. And it's translated in English, and it says olive hair water essence. And basically what it is like a milky conditioning spray. And I love it. My hair just feels refreshed and saturated in a very misty, gentle way. This I also like. My hair is struggling with this one in terms of the fact that the weather's been very hot, so I'm not sure if my hair just is trying to get acclimatized after being away in a more what do you call it, a humid climate, and now we're back in the dry, so it's just sucking up everything. Hence I had to formulate my own new technique to sort of combat this. When I go away and I come back, my hair has to just kick, you know, it takes a while to get back to what it was before. So basically this is just for you guys, just to, you know, be more aware of your product packaging and what the purposes it serves, apart from the fact that it's appealing to you and why you bought it. I tend to buy products because of the way they look and because of the ingredients, or, you know, but this for me is the technology. I mean, I just love it. It's not anything out there it's not out there, but I'm bringing this to your attention. And hope you enjoy this. And if you want to know more about maybe products, or you can ask me questions, I'll be able to answer whatever I can in my capacity. But I'm not I just have a cosmetic science background and advertising background and other things, public health and all that stuff. So, hope you like this change. I hope you like this sort of information. I just figured that I need to share some of my product knowledge, or the little that I know I can share with people, and people can also share your information with me. Some of you probably know more than I do, and it would be nice to hear back from you. It would be nice also to see products that you find very unusual in terms of packaging or even ingredients. I'm finding that a lot of the products I bought from Thailand, though some of them are made in Thailand, some are not. Some are made in Japan, some are made in Korea. There's a very subtlety in fragrance, and I like that. I don't like overpowering fragrances for my hair products. I don't like walking around smelling like strawberries. I mean, application is fine, and then let it be a sort of a soft, subtle note. then it's there, but it's not so overpowering. I can't stand that. So for me, it's very interesting that they're very mild. There is a slight fragrance which I like, and sometimes you have to look at the fact that certain countries, even the same products are sold in your country, you find that maybe in countries like, maybe let's say Asian countries, the for cultural reasons, maybe you can't just have these overpowering perfumey smells. And I know I read that recently in one of my articles about that in some countries, I think it was like, but don't quote me, maybe China and Japan, to mask your personal body odor is not really culturally acceptable. I may be wrong, but there are certain countries where perfume doesn't sell as much as other countries because culturally, the masking of your not your body odor, but your natural pheromones or natural body fragrance shouldn't necessarily be masked in such a sort of obnoxious way. Okay, so I'm going to probably do a little more of these kinds of videos, just sharing my knowledge about maybe products and packaging and ingredients and things like that. Because I think we are becoming more savvy as consumers, and we don't just use anything because for the heck of it. Some of us do. Some of us just go in there. We like the packaging, we like the ingredients, we buy it. No discrimination there. So I hope you like this, and I'm grateful if you watch. I'll be even more grateful if you comment. If you are below the video, even much better. But I thank you all and look forward to making more videos for you.